DYSG. Keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs. Dope topics, come see. DYSG. Keep it real, that's key. We the best OGs. Dope topics, come see. I got a question, do you speak geek? New episodes on the podcast dropping each week. Get hip to the game, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek. Flavor for your ears, bars flowing on unique beats. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. The Source Wall Wednesday dropping comics you should cop. I think you'd ought to peep. Don't sleep on Dono and Nix. They preaching the gospel, real ish, ill like mono, they sick. Thumb life if you're into games with combos and kicks. This podcast is a gift, it's as real as it gets. Blurs taking over, with clever marketing we gain exposure. Feeding the community magic, your boy's a nerd promoter. The dialogue is Jimmy Crackcorn, we aiming for gold. The truth was told, I can't speak for other platforms. Sharp as cats out like knives, claws, and tack thorns. We blacking out, going crazy like a black storm. DYSG, don't forget to follow back. Hosting on the airwaves, always keeping it a stack. Flowers to my haters, psych, I ain't giving y'all jack. #1 on the charts, give your boy a gold plaque.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Nix back again. Episode 2, number 2 of season 2. We back in the building once again, y'all. Shout out to everybody who popped up last week, 2 weeks ago for the podcast. Man, I appreciate y'all so damn much. It felt kind of surreal to be back, but hey, welcome to the podcast. This is Do You Speak Geek, where we bring out the latest and greatest and nerd news, blurred news, you know, TV, movies, all that good stuff that you love to see, love to talk about, love to debate, love to talk about with your loved ones, your kinfolk, and all that good stuff like that. But this is a new dawn, this is a new day, and we bringing on my man Aaron May Zine. What up, my boy?
Woo! Man, it is a good day. It's a good day. It's good to be back. It's I'm really excited about, guys.
Yes,
stuff to say.
Yes, we definitely do. It's gonna be a good episode. We got a lot to talk about. But as I promised y'all, for those who follow me on socials at Do You Speak Geek on TikTok and also IG, I did promise y'all a special guest, a very, very special guest. One who I hope does not clap back at me. I did do a little bit of bullying the other evening. I apologize for that, y'all. Please don't bully on social media. It's not a good thing. It's not an ideal thing, but you should not do it. It's not recommended. 0 out of 10. I don't recommend anybody doing it, but I did it, but it was out of love. It was aggressive encouragement is what I call it. It was aggressive encouragement.
Aggressive encouragement. I saw the results. I saw how she was talking about you in the post. So I don't know if encouragement was the right word for it. I saw that before I caught you guys in the chat talking about it. I was like, the reason I call it
encouragement because it got what it needed to get done. But anyways, not that I need to be pushing nobody to do stuff. This girl, man, I love her to death. I met her at BlurredCon back in 2021, I want to say. She was just dancing, having a good old time. And myself, my wife, her, another good friend of ours, Lou. Shout out to Lou. What's up, Lou? We clicked, walked around, hung around the entire night, and it was a blast. We ran it back again the next night. I haven't really been back since, but I'm making it back to BlurredCon. I promise y'all. But yeah, I love this girl dearly. I love her so much, y'all. I gave her. Go ahead. I love her so much. I gave her my brand new copy of Star Wars Jedi Survivor when I had just bought it. I gave her my copy of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's love. I gave her my copy of that game. Comedian, actress, entertainer, tour manager, and heir of Slytherin, just like myself, because she is a goat, just like myself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome my girl, BlackGirlMarvel.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that. Bring me in to that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hello,
yeah.
hello, everybody.
Like
Hello.
you know what? Let's just gonna make you bring you up here to the
Oh,
top.
yes,
Just
we like it. We
yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Hello. Nice meeting you as well, co-host, sir. Aaron, I believe it's called. Is it Aaron? I don't know.
Yes.
Nice
Yeah.
meeting you.
I be
Aaron.
forgetting names.
Yeah.
Aaron. I'll remember it now.
There we
'cause I
go.
said,
Exactly. Key and Peele stay up forever.
mhm. I'd be like, "Are you an AA Ron or is this with an E?" They'd be like, "I'm an AA Ron." Like people let me know. So yeah.
But yeah,
I say the right way, the biblical way. All right.
the biblical way. I like that.
Okay.
Anyways, yo, now that you here, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I want to tell everybody about you, but who could tell you about you better than you?
True.
What you be doing in these geek
Which
streets?
is crazy because I don't like to talk about myself, but let's get it. You know what I mean? So as Nick said, I am a entertainer. I like to call myself an entertainer because I do stand up, I act. I've done some voice acting things, nothing that anybody has seen, but like I've been in plays and I've done things. I've helped people, all this kind of stuff. Also write. I'm kind of hilarious because I do stand up. I write my own jokes. I do these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
But then I'll start streaming out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Playing some God of War, playing some Ghost of Yote, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I like to have fun, I like to build a community. That's who I am. And also as my day job, or sometimes my night job, because it's my 24-hour job, is I work for a performing artist named Dot Squad. And right now we are on a little break from a tour. So I'm also like a personal assistant / like tour manager as well. So I'm just doing a lot of things out here, having a good time.
Okay.
Trying to be a well-rounded person, pretty much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes,
Mhm.
indeed. And shout out to the Thought Squad too. Very familiar with them.
Have you ever played Dispatch?
Yeah. Gotta love them.
Yes.
And look, be sure y'all follow her on her streams too. BlackGirlMarvel, IG, Twitch, and YouTube. So
Please
be sure y'all
do.
doing that.
TikTok as well.
Was that a random?
Is
You
that
want
the
your laptop?
baddie?
That is the baddie. That's your friend.
What up, boo? What up? I miss you, girl. Listen, I miss you, girl.
She said
Love
she miss you.
you. I miss you. Yes. Keep her happy. I'm gonna hurt you.
Of course. I'm long people happy. Absolutely.
Mhm.
You
And she got her wine. She got her drink. I love it.
You want to put up a laptop and join us?
No, she's joking.
Okay. All right. Oh man, shout out to the wifey, man. Love her to death.
Look, we got more screen space.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
let's
We
cameo.
got plenty of screen space. Absolutely.
Shouts out to her. She's
Yeah,
awesome.
man. That's my wife. Love her to death. So yo, Aaron, man, what we got for this or that, man? We got something the fans can chop up in the comments, chop up in the chat. What we got?
This or that. So if anybody else has been enjoying, like you have a real simple question. Or X Factor.
That's
simple.
gonna be interesting for me to get to.
Which team would you join?
You know what's crazy? I don't know. For me personally, because I don't get me wrong.
Don't have a jerk reaction. What's your first instinct?
X-Force. And the only reason I say X-Force is because X-Force ain't about that BS. Like X Factor, Batman. X-Force, Wonder Woman. If you feel me, you feel me.
Okay. Hey, that's a really good one.
You know what I'm saying? Because
hey,
Batman got a
your
hella,
reasoning might be better than mine.
They got a hella thick road gallery, right? But Wonder Woman, she does not, because she
handles hers.
She
handles
take
hers.
care of it.
Let's just say she handles her. She makes sure they don't come back.
Exactly. And in any iteration of
no part
X-Force
two.
that
I love it.
And especially I love the X-Force version that was led by Wolverine, like like 10 years ago because they had Wolverine, they had Archangel, Wolfsbane, they had the hit squad sent out by Cyclops. Like Cyclops just pulled Wolverine aside, like, hey, you see these niggas? Get them out of here. And I love them.
Mutants have problems. Mutants no longer want to have problems. Make it happen.
Exactly. So that's y'all this or that. X Factor or X Force.
I want to put in a little 2 cents towards X Force or X Factor because nobody ever defends them. But that's literally what Xavier's dream is. Okay, this is it. These are mutants that are fully integrated into the U.S. government that are helping. We did it, guys. If you went to the school, is this not college for them?
Got a point. I will say that though.
Really
but like, that's a valid career path here.
Yeah, like X Factor, I like them because like if you're the kind of person like me, you know, I'm a textbook Capricorn. I like shit organized. I like shit to be structured. I don't need this. I don't need nothing winging it. I don't need no chaos. So X Factor for me as a career path would be incredible. You know, I know I got a 401k, I got a pension, I'm gonna get paid on time. You know what I'm saying? we got uniforms. You know what I'm saying? We got PTO over here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like X Factor. But
the question is being a hero in the stigma, of like you don't get paid for it because it's more of a calling than it is a career?
Yeah. Because if it's a calling, then I gotta go with X Force, man. Like I got like I need my grandma.
I do this
my grandma to be able to sleep
this.
at night. I need grandma to be able to sleep at night, and I can't have.
I still got my day job.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is my day job. I don't need all that time traveling and destroying meteors. No. Let's bust some arm dealers. Let's track down some people who are evading taxes. I got you.
Listen, you gonna get real quick a war now because what if you want to go do something and they say, nah, shut that down. And a whole bunch of people die because you are underneath the government's control. but do heroes clock out though?
I clock out. Whoa, that was my choice.
We right fuck X Factor, a bunch of mutant slave catchers.
Damn.
Whoa. Whoa.
We started.
Okay.
And with the harshness, he ain't wrong. I mean,
I know what he said it. It just ain't no real.
He ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. And yes, absolutely, Jubilee was a star in episode 2. Jubilee,
that's nice. I think that's my flexed. Just to let everybody know, what Nix was talking about me getting bullied, him bullying me was essentially him shaming me for not having watched X-Men 97 yet.
Word.
It's the correct word though. For not watching X-Men 97, he called my name into question. And he was like, "Can you really call yourself BlackGirlMarvel?" You know, I was like, "Wow." I'm like, there's a lot of content out here. There's a lot of things to watch. I'm sorry. Yeah. So in watching it, I watched the first 5 episodes of season 1 on Monday.
Yeah, and I didn't give her a heads up.
And it broke me. It broke me. Okay. You see the red in my hair? It was on my face.
Support day.
Listen.
Yeah.
Broke me. It broke me. So I don't know anything about season 2. I don't care if y'all spoil it and do whatever you do because I'm a very visual person. So like, even if I hear it, me seeing it, it's still going to be like the first time. So that's no problem. But I love, and I'm saying all this to say, because saying Jubilee is a fucking star in episode 2, I love that she's been very prominent in the first season. Absolutely. I'm loving that because Jubilee was always that character. They was like, she here, but she not here. Like they didn't really focus on her. They didn't pay attention to her. And so I'm digging that. Come on, that's too soon to remember it though. Like that's
yo.
Those are still fresh feelings. The rest of us had a whole week to deal with it afterwards.
It got so bad. Look. I was actually. My wife told me I went too far because right after the episode that next day, I took that same clip from episode 5 and I clipped it with that episode of WandaVision.
I was about to say because she said the same thing.
Yeah.
Said, why would y'all? I yelled that on my stream. I said, "Why would y'all do this to me?" She said the exact same thing. The Vision. I said, "Y'all can't do this. I can't hold it."
I like, man, like
I dropped we one.
Listen. We look, niggas was consoling each other in these streets, man. We was like,
listen, that hurt my spirit.
We walking up to the job, the coffee shop, like, hey, brother.
It hurt my spirit. In 5 episodes, they made me cry over Magneto. I was crying over Magneto because let's call a spade, right? Listen, this is how I break stuff down. So in that episode where he's about to sacrifice himself, right, and he's trying to save Rogue and by proxy Remy, because I don't think he cared about Remy, but he was there, so he was like, let me just save y'all real quick. But he mainly saving Rogue. Now, he could have covered her all the way up. But he left an opening, not to traumatize her to see him die, but he wanted her to be the last thing he saw before he died. And that just, when his eyes softened, I said, and it's curtains. I was like, oh my God. But that's a crazy, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I didn't even think of it that way. Damn, girl.
I didn't even
You feel me?
Me neither.
Because at the end of the day, he loved her. And it's traumatizing for her, but he wanted her to be the last thing.
Right? I'm getting sad y'all over again. Now I gotta go back and watch it.
Come into my world to where I'm at. I have not released this. Okay.
Damn.
No,
I was fresh. I didn't go back and watch season 1 again because I wasn't gonna do it. I can't handle it.
No. That's traumatizing. Like, there's only a few things like that I can't watch.
We can start right
here.
And
it's like that. It's like I can't watch that. I can't watch Iron Man die again, because that whole scene, when Peter calls him Tony, I said I can't take this anymore. You call him Mr. Stark, okay? You don't call him by his government, and he did, and it broke me. That broke me. It's only if I can't watch the Dr. David Tennant say, I don't want to go. I can't. There's some things that I can't watch.
I was saying last stream, I can't watch Logan, and I can never watch Logan. I watched it once, and I'll never watch it again.
I can watch it up until a point, because I can't watch when he died.
When Laura turned that cross to the X, I was.
What did you melt? Did you melt? You were gone.
I was done for. Done for.
No, listen, it's her. Listen, it's her calling him daddy. I was like, oh no, I'm broken in half, because he's like, because he was like, this is what it feels like, and I'm pretty sure it's like 3,000-fold, because this is how it feels like to die. This is what it feels like to love. This is what it feels like to have somebody that loves you look at you, like to have a daughter, to have a child. Like it was a lot for him in that moment of this is what it feels like. It wasn't just death. It was so much more. So it always messes me up.
I agree with that. X-Force does have Magneto's aura. X-Factor has Xavier's. I agree with I see that.
I can see
that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's real valid.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go ahead and get in season 2, my boy.
Magneto was always right. Yeah, I want to kill all the humans in X-Men 97, but go ahead.
Man, listen. X-Men season 2 debuted this morning, or if you're like me, it debuted at 3 a.m. this morning. Episode 1, Days of Futures Past. Episode 2, A Force to be Reckoned With, and episode 3 was The Rise of Apocalypse Part 1. Aaron, what did you think of the first episode of season 2? Days of Futures
Okay, so the first episode was a
future,
great way to start the season. It was a great way to start the season. We got some good shine moments from all of our main X-Men. We got some good let's call it lore drops mixed in with resolving the mysteries from last season. I think it was great. I think it was solid. I need to talk about episode 2.
Okay.
Episode 1 was great.
I'll take episode 1 then.
For always making me tear up unnecessarily.
I'll take episode 1 then. Episode 1 was dope. I loved how, like I said, a lot of the lore drops happened during that episode. I love how they kind of countered this one evil mutant messiah with Sabah Nur, and then brought it in with Cable being the one who's going to stop him. It was dope to see Cable being groomed to be this savior, so to speak, of the mutant
John Connor
kind.
out here.
Yeah, I mean, I love that. To see Cable kind of break down, not wanting his parents to go, man. I was like, oh man, not my mama and daddy.
So
Not
season
my
2
mama
gonna
and
mess me
daddy.
up. That's great.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be his
great.
thing. God love how Cable is really gonna come to his own, and I love when I saw toward the end of the episode, we saw 2 of my absolute favorites, Archangel and Psylocke, show up. I was like, oh yeah, let's go. And that's when we go into episode 2 of Force We Reckon With. And Aaron, once again, I'll throw it back to you. What'd you think, my boy?
So it was
from
exactly what I needed from X-Men 97. No, everything. We start in the
from
arcade with sorry. Start in the arcade with Sunspot hustling people on arcade games. I love this. Yeah. Jubilee taking a more serious tone on wanting to protect other mutants is incredible. Getting to see Cable in action, getting to see the X-Force team in action, Psylocke, Archangel, magnificent. A classic X-Men jumping in an alleyway. I loved it.
Yes, you got listen.
And
if you run up on the mutants, you
setting
get
up the we're not the Avengers. We're not going to sit around and pose and do.
We're not the Avengers.
The intro, man. The intro. That's another valid point. The intro for each of the episodes, it seems, is actually only showing the pertaining or the X-Men featured in that episode. I believe they did this in season 1 too, and I love it because for episode 2 they did X-Force instead of the X-Men, and it was Cable in the place of Cyclops. It was great. There was no fat on the episode either. There was
none.
There's nothing you can take off of that episode. Run smoother. You needed everything. It was great, and we got Jubilee being an actual hero, rescuing.
Yes, that was it. It was such a peak episode.
Valid.
So
and I'm not
damn
gonna feel
good.
that way if an X Factor logo comes up.
Yeah, I'm not. Just in case anybody wants to know, Bo DeMaio is still
10 out of 10.
Absolutely 10 out of 10. Bo DeMaio is still the EP of the show and hand writer, in case anybody's wondering. I know he got fired last year, but his responsibilities are still bleeding into season 2. I think after season 3, we're gonna actually get Matthew Chauncey as the head writer of the show.
Then we're gonna see if he got legs.
We're gonna see. Because a lot of people were saying how they got rid of Bo and it's not gonna be good anymore. We're gonna see. But shout out to everybody watching this show.
To these characters we've seen hundreds of times.
Listen, he's a black gay man.
I've never seen Jubilee better on screen.
He's a black gay man. Why would he not understand mutants? I mean,
no fact.
Come on.
He on all sides of it, honestly. kind of like how women are. Like if women don't like the X-Men, it's like, what you talking about, girl?
Yeah, right.
Go look in the mirror real quick.
Something's up with you.
See who you are.
I don't trust you. Where were you on January 6th?
Exactly.
Like, what we doing?
All right. So did y'all see this? DC Animation unload the clip on us this week. They dusted off his crown in their first joint studio presentation at the Nancy's Lakeside Benalia Theater. DC Studios and Warner Brothers Animation unveiled a wave of animated projects for the years to come. The first one being Joker Laugh Riot. Now, Joker Laugh Riot will take viewers alongside the Joker as he launches a ruthless crusade through Gotham's underworld to find Batman's killer. Yes, Bitch Wayne is dead, who took away his greatest adversary and incidentally his own kill.
That's such a Joker thing to do.
As violent questions answers push him closer toward vigilante and villain, Joker is forced to confront the truth that without Batman, he doesn't know who he is.
He's nothing without a foil. Yeah. That sounds like Joker though, because it's like I think he wanted to torment Batman until both of them just died.
Yeah.
So you don't get to kill him before I get to kill him. You kill him after me.
Yeah.
That's the Joker. Kill after me. The Joker is like Ike from
Joker's the
What's Love Got to
embodiment
Do
of
with
I
it.
hate
You know
you,
what I'm saying?
nigga,
He's
let's
like,
die.
if you die,
It's a
I'll kill
let's.
you.
I never thought of him like Ike. That is like
Exactly.
You die. Anime.
That's the
you die, I
Joker.
kill you.
If you die, I kill you. You be like, wait a second, but I died already. How can you
But
kill
he,
me?
but you know he mean it, so you don't
You know,
die.
so you stay alive.
Go
So you
find
stay
out.
alive. You be like, I can't, I can't do it because he'll kill me if I die.
I'm not about to FA with that FO. I'm not
You gonna
gonna,
kill me?
I'm not about to do
Exactly.
it.
What am I doing?
Oh man, but this it sounds interesting. What you think, the Joker anime series? We think it's gonna be good.
So I remember a similar episode during the Batman animated series run, or was it the new animated series run? Either way, Batman was dead, or we thought he was dead. Joker was taking it out on this puny little guy, this balding guy with glasses, and I loved it. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. I want to see more of the Joker as the star, but not focusing on him
being the Joker,
What's the
like
word I'm
being
looking
like the
for?
Joker,
being
like
Deadpool.
the foil of Batman or something
You know?
like that. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. The second show that they announced is
to the
Crypto.
Joker than just punchlines.
Yeah, it is. Are you behind by a few seconds?
I'm a little delay.
I think
I
he is a little bit.
am. I just noticed it.
Okay. If you need to hop out and hop back in, I can do that for you.
Yeah.
All right. While you're figuring that out here, I'm gonna hop to the second show here. Let's go to Crypto.
All right, now that he's gone, let me tell you how I really feel. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh man. Crypto, it's made by the same people who created the SpongeBob animated series. It follows him as he tag along to the game of misfit criminal wannabe, I guess, pets. And they discover that he's a ball of destructive, lovable energy, worse than any of them. As he accompanies them into misadventures and poorly laid plans, Crypto's pure nature slowly ends with redeeming them, whether they want it or not.
Interesting.
All right, can you hear me now, bro? My guy.
It's still delayed.
I'm back. I might still be behind though, because you guys are first once more.
Yeah, it does sound like you're behind a bit.
I don't know if this is going to be like Secret Life of Pets. I'm kind of down. I don't know if I want to hear Crypto. It could be a silent show for all I care, but I don't know if I want to hear them talk. So I don't know how this is going to work. If they talk and if I don't like the voices, because talking animals have to sound like a certain way for me to engage.
Right.
And if it doesn't, then I can't get past that it's a person talking through this dog.
Yeah,
and so I can't watch it.
Out. I got you. I feel you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just curious to see if the humor is going to be on the same par as their previously produced show, because if they're dropping in like SpongeBob like humor, then it's gonna be interesting to see that. Because sometimes, because we all know,
I've never seen SpongeBob. I mean, I know some of the humor. I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Yeah,
but I don't need it to be that silly.
Right. And sometimes SpongeBob will sneak in a joke or two that's like, okay, that's a very adult joke.
Like an adult, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I guess
I'm interested to see
we'll
though. I'm interested to see because like part of me feels like this would be on the lineup if they didn't have some idea of what they wanted. Right. So like let me see the idea of what you have. Maybe it's a one-off. Maybe it's something that they like this kind of goes into you learning his background, or maybe just like a one-off, like an adventure of Crypto, and then that's it. Like maybe it might not be more than one season type of thing.
Okay, I guess we'll see what's going on there. But hopefully we'll see. I mean, even if they do sneak in a little quote unquote adult themed jokes, I mean, they do it all the time on Teen Titans Go. So why not go ahead and do the same thing for Crypto as well too? I
can handle a Crypto with Teen Titans Go vibe.
Exactly. So therefore,
I'm not mad at that.
If they do kind of sneak it in there, that'll be dope. All right, let's see. This man has All right, sir. Are your technical difficulties resolved?
I'm usually the one with the technical difficulties.
I know, right?
Nah, I feel like
We
he's still playing.
we good,
All
baby
right.
boy.
We made it. We're back.
Okay, so we're good. You can hear me. You can hear me right now.
Yes.
Okay. That response time quick to the bug.
Okay. Well, you're back. You're back just in time because
Well,
now for the
you're-
third show that these jokers woke up and just said, "Hey, let's give it to you," because we're gonna give y'all absolute Batman, and y'all already know the vibes. Comic book series sold more than 6 million copies to date. It's in its 11th printing right now. It's among the top 10 best-selling comic books of all time of last year. I don't need to say nothing else. People, proof that if we read it, we will get more of it. We'll get live action. We'll get
If you
animated.
read it, they will come.
If you read it, like people will complain about how certain characters aren't getting the shine in like animated series or bringing to live action. And like, yeah, I love these characters too. But until you guys can prove that you are gonna buy their comics, you're never gonna see them live action. Like people see people. I'll just use Static for an example. People want a Static movie so fucking bad. But if y'all not going out and buying Static, they never gonna do it. That's just how it works. So if you want to see these things put into the theaters, put on television, put in animated series, that source material got to fly off the rack, baby. It's just got to. But with all that said, absolute Batman, what y'all think? Is the shit gonna slap or not?
I mean,
give us the first takes on this.
I mean, if you give me more than Batman, I know this right now is probably absolute Batman, but I'm like, the absolute world is like big. So it's just like, if you give me more than just absolute Batman. But if that's all I get, I need the animation to be on point. I need the voice acting to be on point. I need you to at least take what the source material gave us and either give me that in the form that you're trying to give it to me in, or even make it like heighten it up, make it even better than what because like I'm a big fan of the DC AMU. Like I'm a big fan of that universe. I thought that they did amazing. Starting with the Flashpoint Paradox and pretty much ending with the Flashpoint Paradox, like essentially like throughout the whole. And then you see due to that, like even the animation, some of the characters changed because the world was changing to different. Now, like stuff like that to me is smart. I thought the drawing was smart. So if you're gonna give me absolute, I'm gonna need it to be absolute. And I'm gonna need it to be fire. So
ooh, absolute should be anime.
I can see it being anime.
Damn.
Or at least
story differences and stuff
of Superman, of like my new adventures with Superman, like have the shading of that, but not as cartoony, if that makes sense. But
I like that. And the one thing I definitely the one thing I definitely co-sign on you there, I need the voice acting to be fucking peak on this show.
It needs to be crazy. And if that means you don't bring in like some celebrity person to become, because like here's the thing, most of the time in my voice acting, I don't need like a big celebrity person to come in to be like, oh, this person, the voice. Nah, I'm gonna need you. Like Mark Hamill was always gonna be Joker. So if you're gonna bring him in as Joker, bring him in as Joker or like something. But like start giving me some new folk, like some new like voices. Give me some new people who do this for a living, who this is what they do.
Yeah, because when I hear Batman, I want to fucking hear Batman. Go ahead. What are you saying? Go ahead.
If we're gonna get that version of the Joker, I think if we're gonna get that version of the Joker, we should get was John DiMaggio, who did the voice for Joker in Under the Red Hood.
I think
his Joker, Joe DiMaggio.
Is it Joe DiMaggio? I think it's Joe.
Fairly certain, but his version of the Joker I really liked. A much like raspier.
John.
He almost sounded over the. He was about done.
John
with
DiMaggio. Yeah.
That's the
Yeah,
Pam was good, but not for that big beastly.
You know what though? I'm not mad at that though. I'm not mad at
T-Rex of a
that.
Joker.
I'm not mad at that because Kevin Conroy, rest in peace. You know, rest in peace. But the Batman that's voiced by his name just like disappeared from my brain, but he voices him in the DCAMU. I think he's great. I think he's been doing a phenomenal job.
I think he's been doing a really good job.
So
I think,
my thing is, if you are going to do that, bring back some of your catalog that was amazing. Bring back some of your catalog that was amazing. Because to me, Rosario Dawson can still be Wonder Woman. I think she's great.
Yes,
voicing Wonder Woman.
Rosario Dawson is making my heart jump.
Yes, but my thing is, pull from your catalog and then put some new people in there too. Like sprinkle some new in there too. Don't doubt Rosario Dawson.
I'm just. And he just said absolute Wonder Woman and Rosario Dawson voice. I started thinking about the comic and you know that other lasso that she uses, and I just anyway we're gonna move on because if we don't,
somebody get this man a fan.
I need to pop this other one right quick. All right, yeah. So we're gonna move on to something else that they dropped on us too. There's a trailer for Nightfall Part 1. Now it's based on characters from DC, of course, DC comic event. Nightfall, done by Doug Monik and Chuck Dixon. You all know the story when the mysterious behemoth known only as Bane frees all of Batman's rogues from Arkham Asylum. Caped Crusader is pushed to his mental and physical breaking point. And if you all are familiar with the book, we all know what happened. We know what he did, and the bat was broken. The animation for this
is this where he breaks his back? Does he break his back in this comic? I don't know anything about this comic. So
yeah, Nightfall is great. So we have of course there's Nightfall, there's Night Quest, and then Night's End. It's a 3-parter. Okay. But Nightfall is where Bane just throws this nigga up as high as he can and brings him down with the force of Brock Lesnar, and it's just and that one panel in the comic is yes, it's top 5 all day long. Ooh, but I'm very interested to see how they play up the dynamic. Yeah, I'm very interested to see how they play up the dynamic between Batman and Robin, and then Robin and John Paul Valley, the one who's going to become the spare Batman and take over as Nightfall Batman. But
which animation?
This is Tim Drake.
Tim Drake. Okay.
So the animation looks directly from the comic, and I can't wait to watch this one. This one's gonna be a good one. So once again, like I said, DC woke up that morning and just dusted off his crown. Said, "Nah, niggas, we back. We back. You thought DC animation was over? No, we are back. We are back. Tell Marvel the saxophones are getting louder. We are back."
Listen. I do see one thing on that on that thing that's not up there is that what is that? There's nothing about Wonder Woman up there though. She's supposed to be the Holy Trinity. You know what I'm saying? We got nothing. We ain't got no Wonder Woman. We have nothing up there, but you know. Yeah. Y'all could have gave me one thing. Y'all could have gave me one season animated show with like Bloodlines or something. Dang, you know.
I would have liked that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have liked that.
Bloodlines was one of the best Wonder Woman things they ever came out with.
Yeah.
And no disrespect, but she was getting busy.
Yes, that movie. That's what I was gonna say. Yo, Wonder Woman was with the fucking graps. You hear me? Like,
you know what I'm saying? She was getting busy. I mean, knee to the face, slamming you by your hair, cutting off your head. Baby girl, like blinding herself. Okay, so baby girl was savage, which is what Amazons are. Okay, Amazons are they throw their body on the line. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, why don't we have anything with Wonder Woman? I'm like, come on now, like, give me something, give me a movie, give me another movie, continue her journey, like, do something, start her journey with this underneath this new helm, like. But all right, or if you don't want to give me Wonder Woman, if you don't want to give me Diana, give me Nubia.
Support same way with Wonder Woman. Do you think there's not enough people who?
I think so. I would say there's not enough support. I mean, definitely for. I mean, when we look at the animation and really just look at characters anyway that get the prevalent spots, when it comes to products being greenlit, think about how many years we went before we got a Wonder Woman movie. We'd already been through how many Batman and Superman or Spider-Man? You know what I'm saying? We went a long
Think about it,
time.
MCU, how long it took for them to get to a Black Widow. I mean, like Captain Marvel, Black Widow, but it's like Black Widow should have been first.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Black Widow should have been first, but I don't think Black Widow rings the bell the same way.
But in the universe that they set up, yes. Don't give everybody but her a film. Don't do that precedent then. Don't make it so that the 6 Avengers or whatever that we got all got their own movies. Mark Ruffalo essentially got his own movies because he is taken after Eric Bana's character. I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Edward Norton's character. Yeah, he already got a film. So like, even if it wasn't Mark Ruffalo, he's still playing that character. So you tied to it. So you got a movie. And everybody in that lineup has a movie or more before Sis got one, and then it was out of order. So like at the end of the day, for me, not to be on no He-Man woman haters type of joint or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? But that's what it feels like. It feels like because comics and everything, superheroes is very male dominated, but it ain't the only people that's watching and playing and reading and consuming. So it's just like, stop treating with the women viewers like this. Like, everything can't be. And then it's interesting that like we talk about the male gaze, but all we got is like male centric stuff. Like about the male gaze, women for the most part. If you are a straight man, so like, why don't we have anything with?
What are y'all trying to gaze at?
We're the women. Like, show us the women stuff. Like, you already got Wonder Woman stacked and built in a bodysuit. She's already being objectified, but just make her badass while you do it. Make her bloody and bruised and getting down with everybody else while you do it. Like, so it's just that women get ignored. Because just like William is saying, Black Canary sitting there waiting patiently. Like, Black Canary, I love Black Canary. I cosplayed as Black Canary from Young Justice.
Black Canary.
I love that.
Great cosplay, by the way. I remember that year.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to improve on it, as I keep going. But Black Canary is another one because I love DC. Black Canary is another one. Vixen is another one. Come on, I love the Vixen animated series that they kind of did, that little limited thing that they did. That was fun. I was like, let's go.
This is a direct shot down the camera. I'm looking right at it to Stephanie Williams. Hey girl, hey, I need you to twist somebody's arm over there in DC and do a Vixen series. Okay, bye. What were you saying?
All that. I need it. No, I need that. I just need more women on both sides. On the MCU side, on the DC side, I just need more women. I need them to, because if Supergirl taught me anything, and we'll get to that, but if Supergirl taught me anything, they gonna hate on women regardless. There's nothing you can do to stop these little incels from hating on women regardless. So still just give me the women stuff. I love Supergirl. Can nobody talk trash about Supergirl to me?
I agree.
We can have a discourse. We can talk about it, but you got to make sense. And if you don't make sense, then I'm gonna have to get in on you.
Yeah, and my thing about when it comes to female heroes on DC and Marvel side, and even in the indies, the male heroes and characters that get a lot of center attention, of course, because like it's a male dominated industry or whatever. But from what I've noticed, and this is just me growing up reading comics, and this is nothing new here now, just growing up reading comics from a teenager to a young adult to the old man that I am now. Women heroes are actually more badass than the men.
Bro, they more savage for sure.
You look, I mean, let's take one of my favorite teams of all time, the Wildcats. If you don't know Wildcats, do your research, do your due diligence. But Wildcats had a girl on their team, and her name was Zealot. And I'll put Zealot up against anybody. She's going to fuck you up, and viciously. But even after her, I mean, look at how some of the women are actually, they're irreplaceable on their teams. Wonder Woman, irreplaceable. In the A6, Black Canary, super essential during the Battle of New York. If you just look at throughout comics, man, like the women who are there.
And they play the women. They play the women because all the men get like multiple sidekicks. Name a woman they got a sidekick. For real, for
Exactly.
real. Name a woman that's got a sidekick. Batman got a whole orphanage. Okay, Batman got a whole orphanage.
Exactly. How about Gen 13? My girl Fairchild. Fucking badass. Fairchild was badass. Would beat show. Yo, belt to ass all day in Gen 13. The girls, the women, they all are. I can only say what I've read. And the women in the comics, they get shit done. That's all I'm saying. But we're gonna move on to Supergirl because
I'm an X-Men fan.
Yeah. Go ahead, X-Men fan. You X-Men fan. Go ahead. The perfect example.
As an X-Men, the women on the X-Men, every woman on the X-Men team is stronger than all the women on the X-Men team are Omega level mutants.
Yeah.
Wolverine ain't no Omega level. Cyclops ain't no Omega level. Like he's Alpha. Yeah, as much trash as I'll talk for Cyclops.
Is that a stat? Hold on. Is that a stat?
It's a fact, man.
Because it's one thing to be an opinion, but is that a stat?
That he's not Omega level?
That's a stat.
No. Aurora, Jean. Now, when you said all the women are Omega, like Aurora, Jean.
I mean, yeah, Storm.
Oh, that's Storm. That's Jean.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
did Rogue become Omega level once she siphoned Captain Marvel? Sorry, but yeah. And don't get it twisted. And nobody, and don't get it twisted with nobody. I love Captain Marvel.
Hulk, man.
I love Captain Marvel. Don't get it twisted. I enjoyed those movies. Captain Marvel, the Marvels. I think they were amazing. I thought they were great because of women reasons. But anyway, you might not understand those. I loved it all because to me it's a through line of a story. I'm a story girl. I'm a story girl before I'm a shoot 'em up, bang bang, blow 'em up type of girl. I'm a story girl. If you can't give me no story, then what you giving me?
That's two more. Emma and Rachel. That's two more.
They in there, baby.
Wait a minute.
Omega level. I think Aaron hit that. I think Aaron nailed that.
It's about the women.
I'm going to do some deep diving on this. Like,
but that's how I feel. X-Men 97 is. X-Men 97 is very much women centric. At least from the first 5 episodes that I see, yes, the men are in there, but some of the most of the weight is carried by women. Storm losing her powers is carried by her throughout those episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like Rogue and Hermians, because let's be honest, Rogue and Hermians out here. That's it. Jean and her double. Baby, I was yelling out doing my stream, like, is that Madeline Pryor? I was just screaming out, is that Madeline? And then I was like, I remember Madeline, like I was just screaming out. But that's the thing too. Jean having to essentially share a body, a mind, memories with another person who she don't even know when she got switched. That's heavy. Because now I was like, you might as well just give Logan a gene. It's two genes out here. Go and get Logan one. Logan deserve a gene. Yeah. Okay, he been waiting.
That's what I thought. We could make this work.
You know what I'm saying? Madeline could have stayed with Scott. Yeah, I mean, because I feel like he got the most memories with her. I feel like Jean been gone for a minute. I feel like he got the most memories with her.
That's where y'all want to be.
You feel me? Because because y'all psychically talking to each other. Because y'all lost a kid together. You might as well. She ain't just gone to my man's Logan. Like, you ain't got to worry about being married. You ain't got to worry about that because you might not even marry them. That might not even you.
Yo, could you imagine like Wolverine hitting her with the
you might not even been the one that married him. He's married to Matt.
Literally.
Like Wolverine hitting like, so I mean, I know you just got back and everything, and
that's exactly what he did though.
They all hugged up, so you know what I'm saying, like
it's just I love you, baby girl. I never hurt you. You know what I'm saying? I never hurt you.
This adamantium get cold at night. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll never hurt you. And throughout all of that, I just felt bad for Scott. I feel bad for Scott though, because it's one of those things where it's like, how can you it's an identical clone that has her abilities. Like, how could you not know?
The one way he can know.
I can't even
if
take these off and see her real.
True.
The only way I could think is in a very sexual way, where like maybe
exactly
tighter.
like if
maybe
if he tapped that side and she don't automatically get in that position.
If it was.
I mean, you should look at her sideways. You might want to look at her sideways at least, even if you ain't say nothing. Scott was just like, it's good.
You can't even say, because you already know she over here with so you
got. Would I say something? Would I say something?
Maybe the pup taught her something to deal with it.
Like,
I mean, even if you didn't say something, you would look at her sideways like, hold up, I could have swore. I stretched that out already.
You don't use your screen like that for the That's different.
Not anyone with mutant genes. He going in on Scott.
Listen,
he going in on Scott.
For one, anybody with telekinetic powers, okay? Respect this man.
Let's get it straight.
I know, right?
Get it straight.
Not mutant genes, like mutant powers. Get it straight. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? He out here. No, but see, I feel bad for Scott. Scott ain't deserve that.
Madeline, Psylocke.
Listen, Scott lost everything. Scott lost 2 women and a child. Bro should be broken right now. He lost 2 women and a child. Yeah, he lost the same woman twice. Okay.
If you got long hair and hear what I'm thinking, you can get
twice to the same. How you lose Jean back? You lose her to Logan again, and then your other shorty die. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And you got a kid.
And you lost that kid. I feel bad for Scott.
Go to the future, come back 47 years old.
You feel me? I feel bad for that. I'd be mad at the mug about that. That's like Supernatural when their mama came back. I was like, can we not? Oh, spoiler alert. My bad, y'all. Y'all ain't never seen it.
Exactly. Supernatural been off the air for like 10, 20 years now.
But that's way in the past. Like, I mean, that's way in the future of them seasons. That's like season 14 or something. Like that's something like 13 and 12 or something.
I mean, the show been off the air for a while. That's like saying spoiler alert. Anakin is Darth Vader. Like, come on, man. We know this by now.
I mean, some people don't know. I always put a little spoiler alert in there because everybody ain't watched. You know what I'm saying?
Last thing we're gonna wrap up in as far as the TV movie style of the show here. Mixed reviews are coming in for Supergirl, and I'm not a fan. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of what the opposing side are saying. Like, if you love the movie, great, but it's the reasons that the people who didn't like it are giving me. And when I hear what your reasons are, either I don't think you actually watched it, or B, you just hate anything as a leading with tits
woman. Yeah, a leading woman. Yeah. I loved it.
What is that? It's been like that. I didn't even want to review. So half of it's going to be nonsense, and the other half is to try to fight against the nonsense. It seems great. I'm going to check it out just yet, but please,
I loved it. I thought it was great because I feel like it was a good companion to the Superman film. Because if we looking at this, like, Superman is the first, well, Blue Beetle is the first, but we're gonna go to Superman. Like, Superman is the second, but it's still like the start, the rejuvenation of. It's like Blue Beetle is the blade of the DC. So like we count it, but we don't count it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So we got Superman, and Superman started off as this like bright, colorful, hopeful film. It had its light moments. Why did it have its light moments? Because we are following Clark throughout this whole entire. We're following Clark since Kal-El throughout this whole thing, and so it's the world reflects him, right? The world reflects his hopefulness. The world reflects, like, think about it. When there was a big kaiju in the city and everything, people were just in they buildings, chilling, eating, because they're so used to this world, to this happening. Superman saves them. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Supergirl for me matches that same tone, but focuses on Kara. Kara is in a state of depression, sadness, isolation. So yes, she's on these different worlds, but everything's muted in tone. Everything's everything's muted in tone. Everything's muted in, you feel me? I'm just saying, like everything's colored by her emotions, right? Because I heard some people complaining like this supposed to be like a Supergirl and it's supposed to, she's supposed to signify hope. I'm like, she don't get there yet. Like people don't let they superheroes breathe, right? You don't let your superheroes breathe and grow. It's the same thing with like the Flash TV show. They like, he's smarter than this, but he gotta get to it. It's a TV show. Like if bro just came out the gate being fast and being smart, there's no show. There's no build up to anything. So with Supergirl, to me, that was the same thing.
There's no growth.
There has to be a build up, a growth. And for me, this world was like desaturated. Like it was desaturated because she essentially was deplete of what she needed. And then having this like kind of True Grit like experience with this girl Ruthie and discovering that like, yeah, you've been blocking and holding on to your pain, and this girl is making you expose that pain and become better. Then when she comes back to where she needs to come back to, she looks a little bit more alive. She looks a little bit more colorful. So like, I love this. It showed like how even in your like darkest times, you can still be a light for somebody else, even if you're not a light for yourself. But then sometimes that can make you become a light. That can make you stand up and become who your parents wanted you to be. Because Supergirl is only 23 and she's younger than Clark, even though she's technically kind of older than Clark at the same time, because technically she was born before him. So it's like she's out of place in that way, right? She's out of place in that way. And then you on Earth with these new abilities that you've never had. You're isolated a bit in that way because Clark can't hold your hand because he still got to work. He still got to be Superman. He still got to do these things. So watching her become the hero that we know her to be, Clark can see in her, but she just can't pull out for herself. It was a great watch. Everything ain't got to be like epic end game crazy, like everything. Some things could just be a story, like a cowboy story that kind of takes you through somebody's journey. And I heard people complaining about the villain. The villain of this story was depression and loneliness. It really wasn't that the character Krim. He was just a sex trafficker out in the cosmos, just doing his thing, and he hit the wrong dog. He hit the wrong dog, and now you got to get dealt with. He wasn't the story of a superhero is not always about the villain. It could just be about the superhero itself. And to me, that's what Supergirl was. It was about her.
Okay.
It was about her journey and the people that's around her. But because I loved it. I gave it an 8 out of 10, but then me and my podcast reviewed it and I was like, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. Because as a woman, I watched her sit in a place of depression and sadness and confusion, especially with her only being like 23 years old and losing the only thing that she had connected to her life before. Because if she would have lost Crypto, who would she have been? If she lost Crypto, like who would she have? Who would she be to lose that little piece? Like of essentially, I like to call it a little piece of her mother, because when her mother died, Crypto just somehow popped up at the funeral. So like it's very John Wickian, where it's like, this is my puppy, this is what I have connected to my home. This is the only thing, and you rip that away. Okay, let's go then. I enjoyed it, and Lobo was great too. Jason Momoa was Lobo. He was put in. It felt like a comic panel. Like he wasn't in every scene, but the scenes that he was in, he worked. He did what he needed to do. You know, he was kind of like the Deus Ex Machina, or like the MacGuffin, where he was like, we need him in the scene. We need him in the scene to blow up something, so it shift this to the side so we can go do the thing that we need to go do. But like all movies have that, so I'm not gonna fault Supergirl for having it as well. But I loved it. So yeah. Sorry, I got a little passionate. My bad.
No. Great review, because I haven't seen it yet either. So I was gonna let you rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, great.
Oh, my bad.
That was great.
And I was trying not to spoil too much, but I couldn't help but spoil some stuff. So, but still, when you go see it, I'm sure you'll still.
Yeah, it was a great review. I definitely love how you put
unusually anyway.
Yeah, that's me all day. And I agree. Lobo does need a movie. I liked Lobo. I like Lobo and all the animations that I've seen. I have not read a Lobo comic, but any of the TV shows that I've seen that had Lobo associated with it, I enjoyed him. And I wouldn't mind a Lobo movie because honestly, a Lobo movie can be just like his character in Supergirl, where he's essentially just like a bounty hunter, which I mean that's what he is, but like in this, he's a bounty hunter that's like I'm just doing my thing so I can get this money, but he gets roped into being a good guy. Right? Like that's how you get those anti-heroes to be like, you gotta rope them into the shenanigans based off their own stuff. So
I think if DC needed a movie where they need to like cosmic stuff, but they don't want to burn a Superman or Green Lantern, it was great for we have to get things from this point to this point, and it doesn't really matter how it happens. It needs to be hit.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
You could do pretty much anything with Lobo. He could be a hero. He could be a villain. Do
whatever he can for that bounty.
I will tell any fans this: if you're gonna read Lobo, don't read Lobo New 52. That was trash.
He's disappointed.
That was trash.
He's disappointed.
And Aaron, you know I ain't lying. Lobo and New 52.
Nobody wants that guy.
Yeah, right. Like what are we doing? But yeah, if you
Lobo,
exactly. But if you want to read Lobo, if they bring a new series out with Lobo, if you want to read Lobo, if you enjoy Deadpool, you'll enjoy Lobo. That's the best way I can put it.
I mean, essentially, that's what it is. That's when like Deadpool came out, then DC was like, well, how can we one up them? Because I feel like that's all they did to each other was like the character came out and then the other one was like, oh, wait a second, hold up.
Now if anything, what DC did
I could do that.
Because I don't remember who was first, Deadpool or Deathstroke, but I mean, come on now, Wade Wilson, come on now.
I'm just now like for real, bro.
Stroke was first.
Stroke was first? Okay.
Slade was first. And then Marvel was like, bring him back, give him laughs.
I've always thought that was hilarious. Like,
because they dual wielding, their outfits are pretty much like a skin condom. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much, it's like, right. So,
I thought that was hilarious. Speaking of comics, let's see what we all should have been reading last week for those who aren't familiar. Superman Father of Tomorrow Part 2. Now, this one is an interesting book here. Basically, this book follows Jor-El. Now, Jor-El is the one who landed on Earth instead of Kal-El. And he in issue number 2 is
I bet he's a tyrant.
Yeah, he's revolutionizing humanity's abilities and technology. Medicine has leapt forward. Agricultural is more sustainable for the environment, and the world even feels safer. But people have also taken Jor-El's technology and turned it into tools that can be used against each other. Can Jor-El find a way to appeal to people's greater good, or has he just armed with even more powerful weapons? This is one that was a dope pick from last week. Also from last week, one that I am thoroughly enjoying myself because I'm 45 years old and these were cartoons when I was alive. Thundercats X Silverhawks. Thunderhawks number 3.
It's crazy the difference like some years can make. Because I didn't watch any of those. I'll be 40 this year. You're not that much older than me. Like the fact that like you be saying some shows, I'll be like, them was shows, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, Thundercats and Silverhawks were the shit back in the day. And now they have this tie-in comic together. I am loving it. Issue number 3, the Thunderhawks are overwhelmed by the Dark Birds. Flashback and Legion have to move fast or shit's gonna go down. Y'all, if you haven't read this book, it's still very in the stages. Pick this up. It's a dope read. As far as this week goes, my Source Wall Wednesday pick of the week was Absolute Green Lantern number 16. Enter Sinestro. Tomar Ray and Joe find themselves face to face with the Black Stars at long last, but they are not prepared for the might of Sinestro. And as my man A said in the comments of the post here, shit gets real interesting in Green Lantern when Sinestro shows up. So I'm definitely looking forward to this one here. Absolute Martian Manhunter 12. It's the last issue.
It's time to read. I
Yeah.
could skip Green Lantern for months.
We're in the last issue for Absolute Martian Manhunter, the final issue. And the green and white, life and death, husband and wife, father and sons, free will and fate, crime and punishment, all beginnings and endings. Why do people do things they do?
Have a good one, William. Thanks for coming through.
Take care, my dude. But yeah, this book is coming to an end, and I see why. Because I mean, it got 12 issues. It was the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the Absolute Universe, and then I don't mean bottom of the barrel by it was trash. I mean just that when it comes to the other books, this one's adaptation wasn't as smooth as all the other ones were.
Okay.
So it needed work, but it's gonna end. Maybe he'll get peppered in someone else's book. And then the other thing that people should be reading this week is Power Rangers Unlimited #1. We have Operator, the Striking Tiger Unlimited Ranger, calling upon Power Rangers from across time and space to form an elite team and battle rising evil. This one is going to be a dope book. I wonder what Rangers they're going to pull from time. I can think of a few people, but I'll let the fans decide and get that book when it comes out this week. Be sure y'all pick those up at your local comic book store.
I'm excited.
Or wherever you get your comics. Those will be some good picks this week.
Because I like I love the Power Rangers. I still watch the cartoons when they come out, when they get produced. I'll be like, ooh, new season. I'll be on it. New season. Come on.
Of course, Power Rangers. We all know the greatest episode of Power Rangers of all time. Forever Red. Forever.
I mean, that
Red,
was a solid episode. But did you see Dino Rangers though when they had brought in?
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Dino Rangers was good. My favorite season that wasn't my favorite season that wasn't Mighty Morphin for me personally. I want to say Ninja Storm. Ninja Storm.
Oh, I love Ninja Storm. Listen,
Ninja Storm
for
was
me,
so fucking good.
For me, it's between
Ninja
Storm and Jungle Fury. For me, are ones that I always go back and forth on, because to me, Jungle Fury felt like they were like it felt like for Jungle Fury they were like, let me revisit Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Let me go back and get this nostalgia for y'all, because you brought in a White Ranger, but he was a dark White Ranger. So it's like, it was very much like bringing in a Tommy character. It was literally that same plot line, but they just amped it up for me. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling the nostalgia. Yeah. I'm feeling the nostalgia. Yeah. But they did it in a way that, no offense to like, because Power Rangers like 90s, you know what I'm saying? It's like late, you know what I'm saying? Like very early 90s. Like that 90s writing is something to behold. If you weren't a part of the 90s, if
you weren't there, you missed
and
it.
You missed it. The writing, they really was like, audiences will not remember plot lines. So like, let's just do whatever we want to do, and we gonna do it. So with that plot line with Tommy, it felt like it was just like go. Like you didn't really get to
whatever we want.
You didn't get to build nothing with none of the characters. But in Jungle Fury, you was able to build some with the characters. So when Boy went evil, and that's not who he is, you're like, oh my god, no, like it's. So Jungle Fury is hitting it for me, and Ninja Storm was crazy. Storm was crazy because them just being like very Naruto. Like Jitsu, they said they.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yellow Ranger just disappearing, like oops, like they clothes fall and everything. You're like, what's that? Yeah, Ninja Storm was crazy. So yeah.
Hey, you got a favorite season of Power Rangers that wasn't Mighty Morphin?
God, Ninja Storm really got it for me. Their fourth Ranger, the Green Ranger. Oh my god!
The Samurai Ranger.
I thought he was the coolest. Him being essentially the
Samurai.
Their
Samurai Ranger was crazy.
Helping with gadgets and training and stuff, and then stepped up.
He was the Alpha 5. He was the Alpha 5 that got turned into a Ranger. That's how I saw it.
Damn.
Yeah. and now you're
Alpha
5 to Tommy is a crazy. That's a crazy line.
Crazy. That's a crazy jump. That's a crazy upgrade.
You feel me? Like, come on.
You Alpha 5 and Tommy. That's crazy.
You feel me? Alpha 5 to turn. And what I love that they did, like after a while, they were like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna start with 3 Rangers. We just gonna start you off with 3. And we're gonna add them other 2 or 3 later. And I love that. I was like, that's so, because it's like Mighty Morphin is classic. I'll never hate on Mighty Morphin. But it was like 5 of y'all, and sometimes y'all wasn't doing that. Like some of y'all wasn't even like, you wasn't doing nothing. So like we gotta pay attention to these people. So like giving me just 3, and then being like, again, it's gonna fill out to 5. Was it Billy?
Was there ever a season where they built the team one by one?
No.
That would be dope.
No.
Oh no, I got lost.
No. I think Dino Charge was kind of like that. I think Dino Charge was almost a one by one, because remember, like none of them really knew each other. It was like because Power Rangers now is turning into like, oh, I go into the woods and I find this glowing thing. Oh, this other person goes into the woods and they find this glowing thing. This glowing thing brought us together and we got to become a team. So like I think like there's never like a solo ranger and then like, oh, we're gonna add another solo. It's always like they're not connected as friends. They're just like random, because Dino Charge was like that. Dino Charge was like random like people, one person that came from the past or something like that too, they got thawed out, somehow made it, survived and like thawed out. They were like random people that just found these inner gems and became Power Rangers, and they had to like become a team together and like learn each other and figure each other out. So like I think that's the closest.
Bro, how are you in here twice? There we go.
It finally fell out.
How the hell was he in there twice? That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I would love to see that. Like if they just like built the team up, starting with and not even with the Red Ranger, just starting with one Ranger. And
it's gonna be Red. Red is always
of course, but have them kick ass for like maybe 2-3 episodes, and then discover like the next Ranger, and then maybe the next one like the 2 other Rangers, and then the 5th one, and then they kick ass like 10 episodes.
Yeah, but that'll never happen, because remember they always get jumped. So essentially, it's always like you have that one to be like, I can't take them alone, and then somehow another Ranger will show up. They'd be like, oh my god, both of our powers overpowers this one thing. Like they can never. I don't think unless they Tommy, because that's how they gave Tommy. They gave Tommy the power. Tommy is the Batman of the Power Rangers. So like he's like, you know, he knows everything, all foreseeing, you know what I mean, type of thing. Unless they make a character like that, it's gonna be at least like 2. That's why I like the fact that it's 3 of them, because it's just like simple. And then you add 2 more, and those 2 more might be like related to each other. They might be like siblings or something, because it's usually like siblings that come in, you know. But I also like that now we're getting into like the Morphin Masters. We're getting to like more of the lore of Power Rangers within the show, because like I think it's like, oh, what's that last one I watched? It's not Dino Charge, but I think it's after Dino Charge. I have to look it up, but I think it's after Dino Charge. Old girl was the Pink Ranger, and they were looking for the Red Ranger because he got like tossed back in time, or got yanked through like a portal or something like that. And everybody was like, we don't know what to do. And she started taking charge. She started taking charge and was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Everybody calm down, let's breathe. And through her kind of stepping up, the Morphin Masters made her a Red Ranger. They made her the new leader of the Power Rangers. And I love that they're starting to do stuff like that. Like anybody can be a leader. You know what I'm saying? They starting to put like women as leaders, as Red Rangers and things like that. And I actually like love that they're kind of doing that, because Red Rangers were normally always boys. So
you said it was after Jungle Fury? Was that RPM?
No, keep going. I think it's after Dino Charge. Or was Dino Charge the last?
After. Yeah, Ninja Steel was last.
I think it was RPM.
So Ninja Steel may have been the one.
It might have been Ninja Steel then. It might have been Ninja
Steel. Yeah.
Let me just say, it might be Ninja Steel.
You know what? Seeing him look at all of them now, I totally forgot about SPD, because we had our first Black Red Ranger, and the man had the blicky and was giving it to these guys left and right. he was so sick with it. I forgot about SPD. Lost Galaxy wasn't too bad either. And they had all those sabers. But anyway, moving on here. Let's talk about some play now, play later. Let's get into this gaming news. Ain't shit else to talk about but one thing, y'all, and that is GTA 6. Pre-orders. Yeah, 13 actually. Pre-orders went live on June 25th this past week. As we all know, the standard edition is $79.99, Ultimate Edition being $99.99. It is a digital only release. Retail copies will include a digital code inside the case. This has sparked a lot of controversy over the fact that the game will not have a disc when it comes to licensing and then also game ownership. Aaron, if you are good to go on your end, GTA 6, talk about it. What are your thoughts and feelings on this game and its rollout so far? I think he's frozen completely now.
Frozen again. What's your thoughts? Let's get to you. What's your thoughts?
Well, I have already pre-ordered it, of course.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I waited too long for this game. I'm not gonna not get this game. I'm sorry. 13 years. Like you're lucky it was this one and not Skyrim or The Sims. I'd have been right there. Because I've been right there pre-ordering it too.
So I feel like if this same controversy was happening with a Skyrim game, I would be on the opposite side of how I feel about it. Like, I'm buying it all digital or not. If it was Mass Effect 4, I'd be saying the exact opposite of what I'm saying about GTA. I'm buying it digital or not. But I didn't like the release of GTA 5. I've seen it be crummy. I don't want to put all of my ducks in a row behind willing to pay more for a game that I've already seen can come out crummy. It's running in 30 FPS when it comes out. And I know the releases when it comes out, so they're going to increase it and they're going to re-release it 100 times at $80 a pop. That's extortion, man. It's extortion, man. And we won't have the option to ever actually own it. This is just a license. We're just renting $80 a pop now. We're cool with that.
Well, let me put this little bug in your brain. Do you think it's the same when in comparison to, say, when you pay $20, maybe even $30, depending on where you go, to see a movie in a theater, and you come out and you don't own a movie?
No, because I have the option to own a movie. Just like I could choose to pay monthly for a streaming service and play the game, but I could go get that game also. I can go get the disc for my favorite Batman movie. I can't now go get the disc for my favorite GTA 6. Or shoot, moving forward for my favorite PlayStation game at all.
I get where people stand with the whole thing with no disc. For me, if the game came with the disc, me personally, and this is just because of how my life is set up right now, because the PlayStation that I own is the discless version. So I'm not gonna go buy the disc because I don't have the one with the disc. Now, I do have the one with the disc in my son's room. So if he ever wanted to get down, because he's now old enough, I let him choose whether he wants disc or digital. But at the same time, these systems came out 6 years ago. For me, like I said in my video, the writing was already on the wall. The industry was already letting us know, hey, this is where we're headed.
Especially when they created whole discless console.
Exactly. Like, when we put out the discless console, we were letting you know, hey, we are going to be, this is the beginning of the end of physical media. We're starting to move away. Eventually, the games you play are not, which is what this,
but think about it though, the world is like this too. If you have the Fandango app, Movies Anywhere, if you have Apple TV, if you have any of these streaming things where, like, you can buy a movie, because I have a nice chunk of them where, like, if I got a digital copy and I got a digital movie, they can easily be like, we're done with this.
Exactly.
They can be like, we're done
I
with
feel like
this.
that's
and I just spent my money on this because there's no clause saying that they can't not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they would either have to figure out another place, because like Fandango used to be Voodoo, and Voodoo was like, we about to shut all this down. So Fandango was like, I'll absorb you so that your stuff got somewhere to go. But it's like, if they chose not to do that, I would be out how much money from having purchased and had things on that other site. So it's like, to me, it's the same thing. Like either I'm damned if I do or I'm damned if I don't. So like at this point, it's easier for me to have a digital copy of something, hoping that I can have it forever, than to try to find they're gonna stop physical copies. They're just going to.
Yeah, they're going to. Now
It's
here's
gonna take a minute, but they're going to.
And that's why I stand too. Like physical copies, that's something that we're gonna have to get over. However, what I do feel is though there needs to be some sort of legislation put in place for consumer protection.
Agreed. Where you just can't be like, we're done with this server and I can't download this or something. Like I should be able to download and keep this.
You know, someone needs to go to the government and with the FCC or whatever needs to be done and say, hey, listen, we need this sort of thing put in place to protect the consumer as far as we spend our hard-earned money trying to help boost this shitty ass economy, to help boost this shitty ass country. The least you can do is not take the game that I worked 80 hours for so I can play.
But if we're accepting that that's how all of our industries are, how can we also push back and demand that our purchases have some kind of permanence if we're accepting that none of our purchases anywhere are permanent anymore? My music isn't permanent.
I mean, the only way you do that is by anything. The only way you do that is by anything is by boycotting. Like at this point, that's all you can do. We don't own no chunk of this company. We don't own nothing about these companies. But like, if I got a PlayStation subscription and y'all keep snatching things off of my PlayStation, then I guess I'm gonna have to cancel your subscription, and hopefully other people follow suit. And then maybe that'll get because nothing gets a company more than you hurting their money.
Exactly,
I agree.
And if you can't hurt their money, then they're going to keep doing what they want to do. Hopefully more conversations like this are being had and people are putting it out. And because that can help too, social media, getting on social media, yo, why do I pay $80 for this digital copy? And then you can say that I don't own it when I do own it.
Exactly. There's a game that I loved growing up, X-Men Destiny. It was a bad game. It was an Xbox 360 game. It was a bad game. Studio went under almost immediately after, right? But I only owned it digitally. So the last X-Men game I could ever play blipped out of existence, not because of something I did, not because I lost my account,
right?
Because the studio failed.
But that's the thing too. Stuff like that shouldn't be. They need to be able to figure out their coding where, like, if it's uploaded to something, it's a copy on that thing. And it's you still have it on yours, where like even if your system went down or your server went down, that still belongs to me. Yeah, like that's still mine. That still belongs to me. I don't think there's anything in place.
That's one of the games I went digital over a physical copy. Had I had a physical, I would still be able to kick around as a fake Wolverine. But I learned the errors of digital gaming real quick.
Yeah. But there definitely should be something put in place to protect consumers.
It just needs to be something put in place like that that will protect. Because right now we're all hoping and praying, just like we hope and pray we don't get hit by a car when we walk outside. Like, so everything in life is a hope and a prayer, no matter what it is, down to a video game, down to whatever. So like, I'm hoping that my streaming stays. So I buy so much stuff on streaming, it's unreal. They should give me a crown, okay? They should love me to death at this point. So like, I buy a lot of movies because I love movies. I buy the games that I want to buy, but I have a subscription. I always want to say prescription because I'm a drug addict, I guess. I have a subscription to like PlayStation
Thoughts
Plus.
And views of BlackGirlMarvel and her drugs do not affect those of these speaking. Go ahead.
Because I keep saying prescription. Because what? But I have a subscription to PlayStation Plus, so it's like. If PlayStation, because PlayStation keeps switching up stuff. Now you got Sony Core
regularly,
and you bring us up all the time. Now you got Sony Core. Now you doing these things. Now you having this done. You didn't updated the app. You don't do rewards no more. You don't do points and stars, and you keep doing all these little things that you no longer. That was kind of like nice incentives as a person,
as a PlayStation user.
as a PlayStation user.
And I was getting it in with the DLC with my points to PlayStation.
You feel me? And I think that's what it is. They didn't think people was gonna take it serious, and when they did, they was like, "We're losing money somewhere, and that's not what we gained to do." Because they saw my black ass paying for DLC with my stars. because you could do that, or you could trade it in for money to get like a gift card. You feel me? Come on!
I was killing them with the 510.
They was losing too much money. They was like, people taking this serious. They taking these little challenges we do seriously, and they cut that off. But I hope that they don't cut off my movies. Like I hope they don't cut off my games. That I have so many games. Don't touch my stuff.
With them making moves like that, that's the kind of things that make me worry about digital gaming. Because if you're already in a situation where they'll end the rewards program to make sure that they're not dishing out more money, there's no way that the same company is going to be like, yeah, well, we're not going to fight against legislation that means if you purchase something that it's yours forever. They don't want that. That's why they're moving to it.
I mean, no. I'm not knocking you at all. You're absolutely correct. But what is the alternative? You have no control over them making physical copies. So you're going to have to hope and prayer with the rest of us that they don't wipe it clean.
Speak with our money we would in any other
My
case.
only thing, you can do it like you did with the Marvel Avengers game. Can you buy that game nowadays? No, you cannot. But if you already own it, you can still play it. And that's all I want.
That's the only case I've seen that work, and that was such a great boon. Like it's still fully available. All the DLC. Yeah. I'll hop on right
exactly. Like
what you trying to do?
Because when World of Wakanda came out, I changed my whole setup. I'm only Black
Listen,
Panther.
I ain't played. Listen. I ain't played that game. I ain't played that game in a millennium because it became too much. It felt like they were just dropping new stuff like every couple days, and I didn't know where I started and where I left off, where I began. Then somehow I was playing in the Wakanda world, but I didn't mean to be in there. It was too much happening. I'm more of a straightforward like. The thing is over here. It say start new game, continues, like, and I can just pick from that. That Avengers, baby. When I said, where am I now? I was like, I love playing this Miss Marvel, but then somehow I just started playing this Iron Man. I said, I guess I'll get in where I fit in. Like it was just too much. I guess I am.
And listen, if we want to schedule this at a later time, because I am that nigga with Hawkeye now. Come on now. With Hawkeye.
Are y'all talking Rivals?
No, I'm talking Avengers, but Rivals.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I don't play Rivals. I tried a couple of times. Rivals is not for me. Rivals is not a game for me.
Me either. Rivals is not my
Neither
thing.
Of you?
Rivals is not a game for me.
Dono loves Rivals. Like he's probably playing Rivals right now.
I feel like Rivals, no offense to any adult that plays Rivals. No offense. I'm a little jealous that you can play it and I can't. Like, no disrespect.
Taking my headphones off.
Like, no, for real. I really don't get it. I'm like, am I taking this cube to the center? Am I protecting this cube? I don't know what I'm doing. So, like, it's fine. It's not for me. If I don't understand it, it's not for me. But I really think Rivals was made for children. I really feel like Rivals... Because I don't say that about video games all the time because it's like I love video games and I play them and I'm not a child sometimes, but I'm not a child. So it's one of those things where it's like I feel like Rivals was made for a child or like younger person. Yeah. Like, a young teen or a young tween or however. I feel like it was made for them because it's something about that chaos that they can see through, that they can draw lines through. They're like, oh, this makes sense. If I just go here, I up my stats and I do this. And I'm just like, I'm just frozen because I'm like, I don't know what y'all want me to do.
I'm like,
let me just shoot something. Let me just shoot. I don't know. Let me stab something. I don't know what to do. And then it's
see all that shit going on. Like, what's reload?
No, you feel me? And then it's like you have to build yourself up to be a faster character. So like if you are going against people that's 3 or 4 levels ahead of you, they look like they warping Sonic speed and you just gliding with the slowest of glides. Yeah. You not do like
these niggas got the speed force on my ass.
Listen, I love watching people play it, but I was so excited. I downloaded it. I was like, yes. And then when I started playing it, I was like, oh, this ain't the setup for me. This is not. Yeah. I'm a levels type of girl. Give me levels because my base is Super Mario, so it's like I like levels. Give me levels. So.
Same.
World 1, Zone 3. That's what I want.
You feel me? Yeah. Like I need the order, Capricorn baby. I need the order. This is where you are next. Got it. Let me get through this.
There we
That's
go.
my sister, in case y'all ain't know.
I'm just getting into like open worlds, like the Ghost of Tsushima and Yote and stuff like that. Like it's open worlds and maps, and I'm just getting used to like navigating the maps and stuff like that. But baby, if y'all don't drop me in the place I need to be, just drop me.
Yeah, well, the open world games with GTA being one of them, we just want not getting protected, you know. And for anybody who's not getting, anyone's not getting a disc, I do feel for you. Hopefully GTA and Rockstar will see that, you know,
a little error in their ways.
Disc. Maybe we'll get this. Maybe we'll just see some protection. And for those who don't get that, you know, I feel bad for you. If you know, feel free or whatever, don't boycott.
However, it's like 300 gigs, right?
I think so. I think that's I don't know if that's the official stat, but I heard it's
I think this is supposed to be like 300 gigs. So my thing is, if it's 300 gigs of my hard drive space, of my terabyte hard drive or whatever, my external, I'm gonna need to be able to keep this game forever. That's a lot of game. That's a lot of area.
Because I run the risk of, if I delete it, I may never be able to download it again.
Right.
I delete it and then y'all remove it from the store. That's
over.
And I'll be damned if you take away my achievements.
But see, that's why like it should be something in the coding where you're not downloading it connected to the server. You're downloading your own copy from the server. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So even if I'm downloading from the server, Avengers. It belongs to me like anything else.
And the tech exists. They did it for Avengers. It's still online.
Yeah.
I don't have it on my system right now, and I could re-download everything.
So like that's what needs to be done with all these games, because like, especially like if I'm gonna throw them out on the limb, especially like Nintendo games, because like Nintendo games cost 2 arms and 3 legs, and I only got 2 legs. So like they games, and then it's like it could be years, decades after the fact, and the game is still $80.
And it's no improvement.
All because the nigga with the mustache is on it.
You feel me? All because Itsumi is on this box. I gotta still pay $80 for this game that came out. Like if I like Mario Party 8, right? It's like its most recent. Like Mario Kart 8 is its most recent. But if I go back to like maybe 2 or 3 versions before, it's still probably Mario Kart is still probably like $59, $69, $99. Like what are you talking about?
You gonna pay this premium?
you feel me? Like, what are you talking about? I'm still paying that. Like what are you doing? Like that's crazy. So I'm going to pay that much money for a game. And because I get what you're saying, Aaron. If I'm paying that much money for a game, like it needs to be my game. You don't get to just rip my game away from me because oops, you cleaning out the server, or the server can't handle this no more. Then you need to build an additional server to the server so you can have space, because that's unfair.
I guess you can't have no new games.
My copy. Like exactly. If I put it on a hard drive, it belongs to me.
Yeah. I think Rockstar needs to be prepared for what happens, because of course when the game is released that day, there won't be the online version, but when that online version comes out, probably the month after,
it's gonna crash.
Them motherfuckers gonna be ready.
It's gonna crash. It's gonna be too many people. People have been chomping at the bit, unless they prepared for that, because they knew people was gonna be chomping at the bit. It took y'all like an Incredibles length of time to release this game.
Like, forever time.
Years, so like, you feel me? So like, it took you so long to come out with this game that y'all didn't prepare for the server to crash, because it's going to crash. It's going to crash.
And listen, if you ain't got your Wi-Fi up, you better go ahead and pay your bill.
It's gonna be that upgrade,
because it's about to go down.
No, it's about to be crazy.
So I feel bad for anybody who can't get into the servers. I feel bad for those who have bought games that have lost them. However, I don't feel bad for these fucking people on eBay. In addition to that GTA 6 news, scalpers are making money off GTA 6 on eBay.
Wow.
How, Sway?
It ain't no physical.
No, please.
How people getting duped? People getting duped like that.
It ain't no physical disc. So like, honestly, when I saw that news, I said, "Fuck them. I don't care. If you willing to pay $90 for the standard edition at a scalper's up price. How they gonna send you the game, Sway? How they gonna send it to you?
You're buying all these extra copies. How are you selling these extra copies of the game? If you like, there was this one guy. He did an online order for the game, an online pre-order of the game. I think it was 30 times. How are you selling that?
Exactly. And here's the only way I can see it happening is if that someone does go buy that box with the code inside
the GameStop box.
but here's my question: how do you know that code gonna be in the box? Even worse, how you know that code even still work?
Exactly.
How you gonna know?
Listen, some stuff I don't play with. Some stuff I don't like when I was trying to get my PlayStation, people was like, I can help you get it. No, you can't. No, thank you. I'm not. Some stuff I want from the manufacturer itself. Some stuff I want that guarantee that this is what I paid for it to be.
Listen, when it came to my PS5, I want to smell the taco that Jeffrey just finished eating as he's standing on the assembly line as it's coming off conveyor belt. I need, that's plastic right there. I need that.
You are terrible.
I need that. I needed
a receipt that said I paid for this. Like I needed a guarantee because I signed up quick for Sony. Like I got mine directly through Sony. Wasn't no go because I was like, I'm not going to Walmart, I'm not going to Target, I'm not going to any of these places. I want it fresh out the factory of Sony. And I put my name on the little wait list because that's when it was going crazy. Put my name on the waiting list, waiting. And then they hit me up like it's on and popping. I was like, clickety clack, and I got it right now. Listen, and I got my PS5 and then come to find out the job that I work for. I was there for like 2 years and they were like, as a gift, you get to pick what you want. And one of the gifts was a PS5.
I mean, that's great.
Did you still pick the PS5 though? Did you still get it though?
I did still pick the PS5 and I gave it to my because it was between like a PS5, a bike. I already had a bike. They wanted either an Apple or a Google, like a Google Pixel watch, Meta. I think like Meta glasses, and I was going to get either the Meta glasses or the PS5. I mean, not Meta glasses, but like the VR headset. And I was going to get the VR, the Meta VR headset, or I was going to get the PS5. I hit up my little sis, and I was like, "Listen, do you want a PS5?" And she was like, "Yeah, I mean, if you got a PS5 to give me, I'll take it." So I end up getting the PS5, and I gave it to her. Because I was like, I don't need 2 PS5s. I just don't. That don't make no sense. Because even if I'm saving one, that's still dead technology that's just sitting in the box. Like I just like it might as well be dead technology sitting on somebody's table if that's the case, because it's just gonna sit there regardless. And I was like, if she did, I was gonna go get the VR headset. But I was like, that's cool. And I gave it to her.
Aw, that's cute. I love that. Yeah. I love that for her. Shout out to sister.
50 points.
You feel me? Just like you paid it for it, I pay it for it as well.
Exactly. 50 point Slytherin. There we go.
Mind you, I haven't played it yet, but I got it. That's the point. I'll play it eventually.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this pipe bomb right quick here. Wrestling was very busy this weekend, y'all. We had WWE Night of Champions. Sami Zayn is now the new WWE champion, which surprised the hell out of me. I did not see that coming. And then the following night on Raw, Obafemi, who was supposed to have a title shot at SummerSlam, foregoed that title shot to face Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell at SummerSlam. So then it left us wondering, okay, so who's going to get a title shot for Roman at SummerSlam? Well, here comes Seth Rollins, the man who he said is always at the front of the line. And the build-up for Reigns and Rollins, I think, is going to be great. It's giving me Rock Stone Cold vibes. The history of these two guys is just there. Don't bring in no Pat McAfee. Just let these two cook, because the story has written itself for the past 14 years. Just let it be. Just let it be.
Yeah, this is an event. exactly what we need to see. And I think it'd be a good way to kick off a fall of the bloodline.
Yeah. Well, we'll see because we're in season 14 of the bloodline right now. So
it's over, man. We're at supernatural levels. We could be done with this.
That's hilarious.
AEW Forbidden Door was also this past weekend. Mercedes Moné, back-to-back Owen Cup winner. So shout out to her for winning that again. And then we had the return of Jay White. Bang Bang Gang. The Switchblade is back in effect. TNA Slammiversary was also this past weekend. Apollo Crews, now known as Uha Nation. That was a very weird name. He debuted during Mustafa Ali's TNA Championship Open Challenge. And NXT Great American Bash was Sunday as well, too. Kendall Gray, now the new NXT Women's Champion. Very much deserved. She's amazing. And then the following night on NXT, Tuesday, Nikki Blackheart finally debuted. In case you all wonder who Nikki Blackheart is the second in the Pokemon evolution of Roxanne Perez, Nikki Blackheart, and then the final view being Rhea Ripley. So boom.
So boom.
Nikki Blackheart is exactly what I imagine, or she's exactly what I imagine when I think about Absolute Wonder Woman. Like this is what I imagine she looks like.
Yeah, because Nikki, like, first of all, she's beautiful as hell being Dominican anyway. Shout out to all the Dominican women who are wrestling her, Marty Bell, Layla Gray. Layla Gray. Shout out to them for sure. But outside of being beautiful, she's built like a fucking tank. I mean, like
she is.
Stocky.
I'm trying to see the slams, yo. Forget the yams. Give me more slams.
Like if she has a pounce move where she just yeet a motherfucker, they're going over the rope. They're going over the top rope. Like she's like huge. She's huge, and I can't wait to see what she's gonna do in that ring.
I'm excited.
Yeah, Nikki Blackheart is definitely gonna do her thing. Her debut, I can see she was kind of nervous.
Off of her,
I can see she was kind of nervous because she kind of slipped up a little bit. You know, it's to be expected, you know, but she'll get it together. But that was wrestling this past week. And after talking about wrestling, y'all, I think that is the show. I think we had a pretty good show tonight, y'all.
I think we did.
Yeah. So yeah. So Mr. AMA, I'm gonna leave you with some closing thoughts. Anything you want to say to the people out there going on with you, or what's going on in your life, or any final thoughts about the show tonight? Anything as far as wrestling, GTA?
I got final thoughts about the show. Watch X-Men 97 season 2. What are y'all doing? The show is over.
Yeah.
You got 10 more minutes of us, and then go watch X-Men 97. Come on.
That's what's up. Definitely go watch X-Men 97.
So angry. Jesus.
BlackGirlMarvel, my sister. Any final thoughts about the show? Anything that we discussed? GTA 6, DC Animation, anything?
I want to say thank you for having me on the show. I enjoyed the discourse. I don't have a lot of people. I mean, I have a handful of people. I have a little bit of a village now that I can talk to, but I want to talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So like, I appreciate you having me. Go see Supergirl. Make up your own judgments and make sure that those thoughts and judgments are nuanced. Okay, and it can't just be like, cause it ain't enough explosions. Like, really start to watch stuff. You guys watch stuff for the story. Watch stuff for like the plot and the characters, not just for like what can be a big commotion for you to be like, oh, this is amazing because of this crazy thing that happened. Like, actually watch stuff. I'm currently still in X-Men 97 season 1. I got the second half coming on Monday. Join me on Twitch, BlackGirlMarvel, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, leading up to me going back on tour. Once I'm back on tour, I'll be streaming. I'll be going live on like IG at BlackGirlMarvel. So I'll just kind of like be doing like a IRL catch up with everybody just so we can have a good time. But again, shout out to DYSG for having me. I appreciate y'all. Aaron, it was good to meet you and get to know you. Cool guy. But thanks, Nix. I appreciate you.
Of course, y'all. This has been season 2, episode 2. Well, it says it's a 1 down there. Let me make that change real quick. typo.
I was gonna say that too. I was about to be like,
there we go. I gotta fire the assistant. Spoiler alert: the assistant is me.
It's supposed to be the last season, y'all. You gonna fire?
I know, right? I'm gonna fire myself. Oh man. But yeah, y'all. Season 2, episode 2 has been great. Shout out to Aaron. We'll be back in 2 weeks again to give y'all more of this.
It's tonight too. I'm watching Naruto.
Nerdy. Oh yeah, for sure. So on behalf of myself, Aaron, and La, y'all, this has been Do You Speak Geek, and we out. Peace.